Donald Trump has to be stopped. Yes, agree, yes. I mean, what are we? China? North Korea? Whoa. Whoa, what was that? What? What was what? What are you talking about? That old China, North Korea thing. Where'd that come from? What's that got to do with Donald Trump? Oh, I was just saying, he's like turning our country into a bad place, like China or North Korea. China, with a 90% home ownership rate and the retirement age that starts at 55 with full pensions paid? Yeah, I don't think China's so bad. And North Korea, the problems they have mostly come from the United States, dividing their country in half and killing like 20% of them and then subjecting them to the world's largest blockade ever. So I don't really know that the Asians are so bad is really an effective argument here. I didn't say the Asians were so bad. It has nothing to do with them being Asian. Okay, then what does it have to do with? Why bring it up? Because they're like controlling evil dictators, communists, just like Donald Trump. Okay, you know Donald Trump's not a communist, right? Like, that guy hates communism. And China. And North Korea. You know that, right? No, he doesn't. He's like best friends with Kim Jong-un. Dude, the Epstein files show that he was actively talking about trying to do regime change and overthrow the government of North Korea. He's not best friends with Kim Jong-un. I think he's just being kind of nice so we don't get nuked. Okay, whatever. You take everything so literally. What I'm saying is they all have stuff in common, like they're dictators. Okay, except none of those places are dictators. And Donald Trump's policies actually have broad support with a certain type of American. And it seems pretty disrespectful to say that what's happening in the United States today isn't based on centuries of white supremacy and is instead the result of us just suddenly acting like Asians. Okay, whoa, I feel like you're making this about race, and it is not about race. But it is about race, because what Donald Trump is doing with ICE right now, that's ethnic cleansing. That's the highest stage of white supremacy. So to try to claim that this has nothing to do with race, comma, but also, what are we doing acting like Asians? It seems like it's missing the point. It feels a little weird, no? I mean, at the very least, it's politically illiterate. It communicates a complete lack of understanding of the government and cultures of both China and North Korea, and also kind of a lack of understanding of the government and culture of the United States. So, I don't know, maybe stick with what you know and leave Asia out of it. But how am I supposed to talk about how evil Donald Trump is if I can't compare him to people of color? Uh-huh. Here we're getting real weird about Asia. Real weird.